We continue to follow breaking news tonight. A mistrial in the federal trial of former LMPD officer Brett Hankison.
WDRB's Hayden Restevsky has been following this case closely since it went to the jury. And Hayden, the jury was deadlocked on these charges from the Breonna Taylor raid. Do we have any idea how the breakdown went on a vote in that jury room?
No, we don't have any idea at this point, Scott, just how many jurors could not come to a unanimous decision. Those jurors told the judge that they were deadlocked on both charges in this case. They passed a note to the judge this afternoon telling her that they were at an impasse. At that point, that is when the judge decided to issue what's known as an Allen charge. That is essentially when she asked the jury to go ahead and continue deliberating. About 2 hours later, the jury sent another note and told the judge they could not honestly and reasonably reach a verdict. The judge confirmed the jury was deadlocked on both counts, and Hankison was charged with 2 criminal civil rights violations for firing his gun through a sliding glass door in a bedroom window of Breonna Taylor's apartment. The jury could not reach that unanimous decision, so the judge was forced to declare a mistrial. Judge Rebecca Grady-Jennings said at times that court security officers were called to that jury room due to elevated voices during deliberations, implying things got pretty heated inside that room over the last 4 days, guys. These jurors spent a lot of time weighing this case, even coming back to ask the judge several questions about clarifications or certain things that they could see in this case. At this point, here's the big question left to be answered. Will the Department of Justice try Hankison on these charges again? Right now, we do not have that answer for you, but the prosecutors in court today said it took an enormous amount of time and resources from the U.S. government to try this case. We will continue to bring you any updates or interviews from anyone involved. Stay with WDRB for full coverage. Reporting live, Hayden Restevsky, WDRB News.
And Hayden, have we been able to hear from any of their attorneys at this point?
No, guys, not at this point. We have not seen anyone actually exit the building. We have people on pretty much every entrance and exit that you would be able to leave from right now, just waiting to see if any attorneys or perhaps any members of Breonna Taylor's family would be willing to speak with us tonight. We will bring that to you if it happens.
Yeah, and Hayden, I'm guessing the prosecution can go in there and talk to those jurors and find out if it was split down the middle or if it was 10-2 for or against, and that might play into their decision about moving forward. Do you think they'll share any of that information? Do you know that they're getting that information?
At this point, I ran out of the courtroom right after that mistrial was declared and came down here. But I do know that the prosecutors at least asked if they could poll the jury at some point, but I don't have that answer for you. I'll work to try to get it. What I do know, though, Scott, is that the judge made it very clear that no one is allowed to contact the jury outside of this case at any point beyond this trial. All of their notebooks are going to be shredded. They will only go into the record with a number, no personal identifying information. She said that if anyone tries to contact any juror after this trial, that they need to contact the court immediately.
Acquitted on state charges now, a mistrial in this federal case. Thank you, Hayden.